Welcome back. This evening's DMV doer is Keith Turner. Well, he's trying to work on lowering violent crime in neighborhoods throughout the region, and he has a unique approach. Take a listen. Keith Turner is a DMV native who lost his father and grandfather and other family members to violence.
It changed me a lot. It made me think about two different lines I could go, two different courses I could take. I could take the one to get revenge, or I could take the road to try to make my grandmother and my mother proud of me.
And following his loss, Turner's goal is to now make a difference in the region. He recently launched his No Black on Black crime effort.
Every night I was going to bed, I was seeing and hearing all of us getting killed by each other.
But he's had some challenges, receiving pushback from some in the community because of the name of the initiative.
Some politicians, I can't call their names out, I'll leave them alone. Well, I want to be a part of it, but if you can just change it to no crime period. No crime period is not going to reach where we need it to reach.
Despite that, Keith has gained a lot of support from churches and everyday people, including ex-offenders and those still in the streets. He says he's well aware that there are many factors that contribute to violence.
In order for you to solve a problem, you have to dig down and deal with the people who are causing the problem.
Keith Turner is investing nearly $50,000 of his own money for signs and billboards and marketing to promote no violence for the first 3 days in December in neighborhoods that have been hit hard by crime.
You have to start small before you walk. I have to build the community's confidence up that if we can do 3 days, we can do a week. And if we can do a week, we can do a month.
Turner says he's pushing for the same commitment during the first 3 days of Black History Month in February.
That's a month that we should not be killing each other. There are too many people who died for us already to achieve what we have. They didn't sacrifice their life for us to come back and kill each other.
Although his initiative may be controversial to some, Keith Turner hopes it will make a difference, and he's asking others to help.
The only thing I need you to do is sit down 30 minutes one time a week to pass it around to everybody you have in your phone, pass it around to everybody on your Facebook, and pass it around on Instagram and ask them, hey, pass this message on.
And Keith Turner's trying to really get people on board in other cities, Annalisa, and he had a Zoom meeting yesterday with folks from other states, and again, his goal is to get the word out.
All right, we'll keep tracking his progress there. Thanks so much, Mark.